Hello and good morning everybody, I'm Spartan G Gaming. This is Black Ops 4 live stream. We are today starting the Strife pistol, our first pistol on the list. Just to keep you all up to date with where I am at the moment, guys, I think I'll go through that with you first. Let me just show you very quickly. Okay, so everything's kind of going wrong with me, Xbox One at the moment. I don't know what it is, but we'll try and work our way around it. So at the moment, we have 3 SMGs to gold camo. We would have liked, let me just show you quickly, we would have liked to have got, actually we've got four SMGs to gold camo, guys. I thought we had 3, but we've got 4. We are waiting to unlock the SAUG 9mm to get these submachine guns to diamond. So we're going to have to wait. That doesn't unlock until level 52. Let me show you what level I'm up to at the moment. We're up to level 26, so we've got quite a bit to go. So the reason I'm starting the Strife pistol today for is because we can't continue on with that last SMG until we get to level 52. But that's not a problem because we can start other weapons, as I said, and we are going to go with that Strife today. Now, I've only used it by picking other enemy players' weapons up, such as the Strife for our gameplay. So I've had a little bit of, a gameplay with it. But to be honest, pistols, they're not that hard. They are reasonably easy. So we're going to have to go for the headshots. And we all love headshots, don't we, guys? So that's kind of where we are at the moment. Level 26. Now going to work the Strife, the very first pistol on the list. I don't really know what a setup to use at the moment. I'm just kind of using setups from before. We're going to see how that goes with the setup I've used for SMGs, or some good gameplay for SMGs. And yeah, we're just going to kind of see how it goes. I just want to say good morning to Daniel Kinsella. I know you've been on here, mate, before I started my live stream. I was just doing that thumbnail, but I've completed that. I've got that out, and then, like I said, I was going to come on here. So good morning to you, and thank you for waiting. Jake Casey, thank you so much for your message, and good morning to you. And you're back from the Cordite stream, the first one. Okay, yes, I remember. Thank you very much for joining us again. Mr. Corner, good morning. Sorry I missed you getting the Cordite to gold. I fell asleep. You didn't, Mr. Corsa. I mean, as you guys know, the Cordite was probably one of the best SMGs I've used so far, and getting it to gold was the fastest out of any SMGs I've used so far to get to gold camo. It was absolutely awesome. We got it in 2 parts, so 2 live streams we did it in. Whereas if you remember the Spitfire, we did it in, I think it was 5 parts. So yeah, definitely a much more improved weapon, the Cordite. But yeah, you're just going to have to watch your bag, mate. That's all if you do find the time. If not, not to worry. Not a problem at all. Okay, but you did try the mod on the Cordite, though. I just wondered. No, I didn't. I didn't try it on there, mate, because obviously when you do put the... Actually, I'll tell you what. Let me just try it now. We'll set it up for anyone wanting to know, because I was talking about that was what you said, but let's actually put it on. I've got the GKSC now. I don't want that one on. Let's actually put it in setup 3. And we're going to put the Cordite on. I've just prestiged it up, so that ain't going to be there, is it? I'm not going to be able to have that mod, I don't think. Let's try. Are we going to be able to have it? Yeah, no, we can't. It doesn't unlock until weapon level 13. And because I've just pressed these up, we won't be able to try it now. Excuse me. Alright, we'll leave that for another time. Sorry, Mr. Corsa. But now, I didn't try it last night. I was so keen to getting it to gold and then kind of moving on. Alright, so we've got our setup. We're working the Strife today, guys. Anyone new joining? I just want to say a few more comments before we get into the game. Yeah, not a problem, Mr. Corsa. And Jake Casey, I was playing hardcore domination and everyone was team killing me. And I was angry because I couldn't get my head truck challenge and I need 10 more. Okay, yeah. It seems to be the thing in domination at the moment, especially hardcore. That's why I'm not really playing too much domination hardcore at the moment. There is so many team killing going on. It's the same actually in team deathmatch and kill confirm. It just seems as though there are players out there who are just coming into games who just want to kill you, and they're your teammate, well, supposed to be your teammates. But you just got to kind of live with it. It's more, I suppose, annoying when you're after your bloodthirsties and you're getting killed by your teammates. There's nothing worse than that. You're at like your 4th kill, you want one more to get your bloodthirst, and then you're getting a teammate kill you on purpose. And I mean, I'm used to it from Call of Duty games. The majority of us who are watching today, you're going to know what I'm talking about. It was a big thing in World War II, I have said this before, that there were teams or clans, I take it out there, who were actually YouTubing it live, just killing teammates. And just to kind of hear the reaction or whatever it is they were trying to get a reaction out of, and just to make videos. And I just think it's crazy, but there you go. But we have to just live with it. There's nothing we can do. It's in the hands, really, isn't it, of the Call of Duty team, and they need to sort it out. But anyway, guys, is there any more comments coming in? Okay, all right, so let's get this Strife underway. I'm really keen to get the headshots with this and see what the pistols are actually like in. So I'm actually gonna have a little look at the game now. Straight away with pistols, at the moment, I'm not going to take it into core because it's just going to take too many bullets. And with a pistol, we've got to be a little bit more accurate with the aiming, if you remember, guys. So hardcore is going to probably be the best mode to go in. But again, I'm not going to not experiment with core. I might experiment with core a little bit later on. It always pays to experiment. You never know, it might be easier to get the headshots with the pistol in core. But we're going to try hardcore because that is normally the preferred game mode I normally go into for pistols. It just it should take a lot less bullets. I'm thinking maybe to start with, kill confirmed. I'm going to try kill confirmed to start with, and we'll see where we get with that. I think when you try any weapons out, really, for the first few games, it's just trying to find the right game mode. But like you said, you know, there's so much team killing going on at the moment in hardcore. It is getting a little bit annoying. And I've heard as well, guys, I'm just trying to see. It was Jay Blaze. I don't know if Jay Blaze is going to be with us today. He might be watching later. But there is apparently, for anyone interested, going to be a big update today. We're going to apparently have double XP this weekend as well, so from what I've heard. And plenty of improvements to the game as well today. I'm going to be Crash. Let's be Crash. What have I got this weapon on? Let's change that weapon. We want that one. Okay, it's probably not going to change stuff. So we'll see if we can get a few kills with the GKS first. I mean, what I'm trying to do is trying to get these weapons prestiged up just in my own time. Because as you know, guys, I'm just getting them live to gold. And then I'm actually going to prestige them all up to maximum. But I will do that prestiging of the weapons, obviously, in my own time when I'm not live streaming. You know, I take it you guys, you know, you don't want to see that prestiging. Unless you do, I'm happy to do anything you want to see. But I would have thought you would have liked me to move on to the next weapon. But yeah, I'm not going to make that same mistake again as I made in World War II by not prestiging the weapons up. Because if they do come out with another camo, a special camo for prestiging the weapon maxed up, and I don't want to miss out on it. I want to try and get the majority of the gameplay out of the way. Sorry, teammate. I actually thought that was an enemy there for a split second. Okay, let's go Hossam back round this way. Alright, we got victory. Well, that was a short game, wasn't it, guys? I don't think we actually died in that game. I think we were like 3, I think, for nothing. So that's a good warm-up. That's a good start. But that wasn't with the pistols Strife. We didn't set up. So next game, we will be with the Strife, guys. Okay, so Jake Casey, you're going to have to multitask. We're us blokes, we're good at that. We're good at multitasking and playing and watching at the same time. Well, you're good enough to do that. That's brilliant. And you're going to do Strife with me, but not together. I'm on PS. Okay, yeah, I have actually got PS4. I don't know if you know, but I do obviously play all of my gameplay, really, to be honest, on the Xbox One X. I just prefer it. It's a little bit smoother. But right, okay, so did I enjoy that last game? Yes, I did. Okay, let's try and get into the next game, and we're going to use that pistol. But yeah, we can do it. It's the same thing, isn't it? but just not together, that's all. But I mean, if you're now starting it like me, I mean, if you come up with a good setup and you're using different to me, or if anyone else knows out there how to get the pistol to gold camo, get these headshots nice and easy, then obviously, you know, send your comments to us, guys, and let us know what you think your best setup is with any pistol. It'd be really, really nice to know, and I'm going to test it out. I'm going to experiment and see what I feel about it. Okay, Mr. Corsair, Smart, if you ever want to try that mod, you can in a custom game to try out on your own time. Yeah, that's fine, mate. Yeah, I didn't think of that, actually. I could do that. But that operator mod, I think you said that it took the cordite to 600 bullets, wasn't it? If I'm not mistaken. I mean, if that is 600 bullets, I mean, I don't know if you'd ever... I mean, does it reload after that? Or is that like the maximum you're going to get with that particular operator mod? It'd be worth experimenting with that, wouldn't it? And finding out. Perhaps the 600 bullets is all you get all game. And you're not allowed to reload or you know, you're allowed to... Well, no, you wouldn't be able to reload, would you? Because you've got 600 bullets. I don't know how it works. It's quite a weird one. But, yeah, that'd be interesting to test that one out. Just a shame I didn't do it while I had the chance, actually. And good morning to everyone watching this live stream today on Black Ops 4. We are working our first pistol, guys, the Strife. This is my first little bit of gameplay with it. I'm not sure how this is going to be. It's either going to go two ways, isn't it? Good or bad. Normally pretty good with pistols. I have got the reflex sight already on this, and I've actually unlocked that just due to picking up enemy pistols and just using it whenever I can in game, just to get ahead of myself. Well, at long range, guys, getting headshots isn't all that bad. There's two already, look. Two on the bounce already. Oh, I just got out a little bit too much in the open there. I mean, I'm actually transitioned, if you know, from like SMG auto rifles to auto SMGs to, you know, coming to a pistol, and I still think I've got that automatic fire. But obviously these are semi-auto weapons, the pistols. But in a way, I don't see that as a problem. I just see that as the weapon obviously being more accurate when it is semi-auto. And I do love semi-auto weapons. Now we have got dead silence on, guys, and we have got ghost. So we shouldn't, as long as we keep moving, we shouldn't be seen on the map. Oh, you knew I was round there. Again, I'm not certain that at the moment, I think this is an issue. I'm not certain that Ghost and Dead Silence actually work. I know if you had Dead Silence on, but if the enemy had acoustic sensor on, they probably still would be able to slightly hear me. So I'm not fussed about that, but I'm actually more concerned about the Ghost, because I found I've actually been being seen lots of times on the map when I shouldn't have been seen. But, I mean, the idea is when you've got Ghost on, you have to still move. But I've actually been seen many times when I know I shouldn't have been seen, and I find that really strange. So I'm not certain that... Is that another headshot? I was completely aimed at the head. Yes, it was, guys. 3 headshots already. Like I said, I don't think the pistol's actually going to take that long to get. I do like pistols. Right, there's another easy headshot, guys. Can we get it? What? Well, we got the kill. But it wasn't actually classed as a headshot. I think that's because the teammate actually killed him before I actually managed to get that last bullet on the enemy's head. But that was a shame, because it would have been 4 headshots in this first few moments of gameplay. Ooh. I don't know why, again, it didn't fire the hip fire. In a moment like that, I've experienced that with kind of like any weapon I've used so far at the moment. Where'd you come from, man? It's come out behind me. There we go, another headshot, guys. Now, at the moment, there's the hunt camo already, so that's 5 headshots already, guys. Can we get another one? Oh, is that another headshot? Oh, how was that not a headshot? It's actually really powerful, this pistol. Ooh. I think he spotted me first, actually, before I had a chance to actually spot. Even though I had my aim up, I've got a feeling he's probably going to come for me. What? Ah! Again, I'm just getting caught out there. For some reason, I kept spawning in that spawn where the enemy were, and they were just picking me off. Now, as I've always said, guys, and there is proof again, the first kill confirmed match we're in, if anyone is looking to get the Helion Salvo to gold camo and is after the sentry kills or Mantis, again, as you can see there is sentry guns in kill confirmed. I mean, I tend to find when I play kill confirmed, I get sentry guns from the enemy appear maybe 2-3 times every game. It is... Ooh. Okay, let's back away from there for a moment. Okay, we're not doing too bad with what we're doing at the moment. We've already got 5 headshots in the bag, so that's a good start. Again, when you're just peeking out like this and just being a little bit cautious with the pistol, especially if you're starting off like me, just warming up with it, just always make sure you do keep your aim at head level. I'm going to get caught out here. I've got a feeling that enemy is going to... But then again, he shouldn't be able to see me and he shouldn't be able to hit me. And that's... Oh, and then I get shot with someone else. It's like they damn well know you're there, even though you've got like all your stealthy setup on. Oh, come on. Yeah, but that doesn't matter because I should not be seen. There we go. There's another easy headshot, guys. So it looks like it's actually, I mean, I'll vision pulse there, so they're going to know where I am. I mean, I could have kept my aim up, but again, we've noticed even keeping aim up sometimes, you always come off second best. But it looks like, even in hardcore, it is the usual 2 bullets, even to get a headshot. So you're looking at 2 bullets, unless the enemy is kind of half drained, like on that last headshot that I got. Again, I'm being seen. What? Unless he was just aiming in there. I mean, I don't know, but it just seems weird. It seems like they know I'm there. Even though I've got that stealthy setup. I mean, I've played with stealthy setups before in Call of Duty game, and sometimes I'm like invisible on the map. I'll never ever be seen. But yet in Black Ops 4, I've noticed having the stealthiest setup you can have, I'm still getting shot plenty of times. I've never known nothing like it. Right, let's try and keep on the move, because obviously if they've got a UAV up, I'm certain it's kind of half must be working. But again, it's like they're coming round to get me. They know I'm there. It shouldn't be like that. And it's always, if you remember, when they get a UAV up, when there's a UAV up, they come gunning for me. But I shouldn't be seen on the map because I am moving. I don't get it. I'm not certain that that works completely at the moment. There's some issue wrong with that. Is anyone else experiencing that with Ghost on? But it really definitely seems like they know I'm there. Okay, we did start to get a few good headshots in, but now it's all going pear-shaped because the enemy are getting their score streaks out, and they seem to know I'm there all the time, which is a bit weird. Okay, that's not good. They've got a Thresher, so we're actually going to be... Oh! Thanks, teammate. Now, just going to have to hide up a moment because I don't want to go out in the open now. They've got that Thresher. I think it makes something like 6 runs, I think. It makes 6 runs. It's an awesome score streak to have. I've used one once. Now it's gone over. Let's creep up a little bit. But again, it's like with this stealthy setup on, when using pistols, I would always be recommending to you guys, and you can see my videos back on my World War II or Black Ops 3 or whatever, I would always be recommending to get up into the enemy spawns. Get up behind them. You'll catch the campers out who are looking down the map. It doesn't work in Black Ops 4, does it? I've mentioned that so many times. It's difficult to get up into the enemy spawns because the spawns change so randomly and so quickly that you just don't get a chance to do that. So we're having to change tactics. But we didn't do too bad in that game, guys. We got 5, I think maybe 6 headshots in that game. So that's a good start. I am going to just check that. I know I did unlock the first camo. So we're 1 camo in. And Daniel Kinsella actually confirmed there as well that it is double XP this weekend, guys. So I can't wait for that update. I heard it was actually coming out today, the update. There's plenty of other changes as well. Let me just check the headshots. Yeah, we did got 5. We actually got 5. That's cool. So that's a good start. And let's put that camo on, being as we've got the chance. The hunt camo. There we go, guys. And as you see there, look, we've got the ghost on, undetectable by enemy UAVs while moving. Dead silence, move quietly, and resist detection from acoustic sensor. So even if the enemy did have acoustic sensor on, they can't hear us. So why is it I'm being spotted every single time, and why I'm being hunted down? You can see I'm being hunted down. It's like they're looking for me. As soon as they've got a UAV out, they actually know I'm there. I don't get that. So I'm not convinced that they work. I think they're helping me slightly, but I'm still convinced that they're spotting me on the map when they shouldn't be. I've noticed that, not just in the, obviously what I've seen so far with this start this morning on the live stream, but in other previous games when I've had those 2 on. It's just not as stealthy, I don't think, as we obviously think. Right, okay, just going to read a few comments. Good morning, Archie. How are you? Thank you so much for your comment. And Archie's actually saying there is a bug in the game where they rest your camos and attachments. Happened to me yesterday with my Titan. Okay. That's interesting. Yeah, there's a lot of bugs going on, mate. They need to sort a lot of things out, don't they? And Mr. Course, again, that bad. They need to sort out then all the hard work people to get the gun lock and camos and attachment lock. I remember speaking to Mac Prodigy. I don't think he's actually on the moment because he's from America, and obviously there's a different time zone there. And I think he was the one who said to me that right from the start. I mean, I think he got to like diamond camo in one of the first days that the game was released. I think it was for the shotguns, I think, and they actually did reset the camos. They reset the camos for him, but he's had to go back and earn them all again, which he's already done, I believe. But yeah, there's a lot of bugs and issues going on at the moment. Okay, I think we're just going to have to, again, take that standoff approach with... Now, where did he go? I want to be careful. There's no more coming from this way. Okay, let's get ourselves in. See if we can get him as he's going down. Oh. Now, that was 1 shot, 1 kill. But it wasn't a headshot, unfortunately. Now, that was a headshot. Again, let's just... Oh, come on! For some reason, I couldn't get the aim round. I don't know what that was all about. It's like glitching out in front of me. Okay, let's get our recon dart over there. What I'm going to do is go this way round. Strike team already? You've got to be kidding me. Where did you come from, man? You shouldn't be there. They just appear from nowhere, don't they? They just pop up without prior notice. Like, where did you come from? I just come from the water, got in that window, and then he comes up behind me from that window. I would have thought if he was chasing me down, why didn't he shoot me before I came in the window? Doesn't make sense. Well, I'm not even going to attempt to take those strike team out because they, like that, they're just lethal. And there's no way I'm going to have enough firepower to shoot them Scorestreak strike team soldiers down. No way. There's a nice headshot. Just a matter of just drifting it around. So there's another 2 in this game already. And another thing as well is even more stealthy what we've got on is the fact that we've got suppressor on as well. So that should not, we shouldn't even be blipping on the map whatsoever. There's another lovely headshot. Try and get the tags when we can. I don't want to get in confrontation with that dude there. He's going to come and get me. No way on earth am I going to take him out. It's just instant death. Spawn killed again. Excuse me. But remember, this is all about trying to get the headshots, guys, with that Strife as much as we possibly can, in quick time if we can as well. We're not doing too bad at the moment. We are, I think, 3 headshots up in this game. We got 5 in the last one. And as you know, guys, there are 100 headshots to get with the majority of weapons at the moment. I think the shotguns are the one-shot kill challenges. Now, I'm just going to sit back and wait here for a very short while, just to see if they do come walking out here, and I can aim up and then get an easy headshot. Ah, so they're actually in there. Okay, let's try and get in here. I think they're up above, though. That's the thing. I think they're actually up. Okay, they're gone. Whoever was in there has dispersed. Okay, the lovely headshot there. So that's 4. And we're up to the patrol camo. So it's actually more than we've got. These are unlocking a little bit sooner than I think. I thought I actually had 4 headshots, but I think it's actually given me 5. Ooh, nearly another. Ooh. They ran right into that one. Oh! It was just standing there waiting for anyone to walk round that corner, and then it was instant death. Otherwise, I think I would have probably got maybe a double kill there, or even a triple if I was a bit more luckier. But this Strife, for anyone who hasn't used pistols yet, it really does feel a little bit OP. I love it. It's actually brilliant. Especially when you get the aim on, obviously. I didn't get the aim on that time, but it is very, very overpowered. And for a pistol, put it that way, I'm actually loving it. It feels very comfortable. I think I'd rather use this than some of the SMGs that I've used. It just feels solid, you know. When you're pumping the bullets into them, it just feels really solid. Now, I'm certain there's someone at the back of the map there, so what I'm going to do is come round, because they've got a care package, I believe, coming down. Oh, there you go, they have got it. Oh! Was that not a headshot? It was a long shot, but I thought it was a headshot. Now, we're going to obviously try and get, as soon as we can, some more attachments on this pistol. But at the moment, I'm thinking I don't really want to have anything else. There's another headshot, guys. Straight away with that aim in there to head level. So much more easier to do with the pistol because you've got no recoil. There's hardly any bounce whatsoever. It's more accurate, as you know. So they're really not going to cause any bother at all. Now, there's a Mantis coming in. Oh, could have got another headshot there. She's getting shot from behind. Come on, we need to get some more kills on the board, get some more tags, but definitely some more. Oh no! Don't want to get caught by that Mantis. I've got nothing to take it down with, so I'm not even going to attempt to take it down. I'm just going to get out of its way. Oh, was that not a headshot? No, it wasn't. That's a shame. Now, as long as we keep on the move, guys, remember, they shouldn't spot us. We've got dead silence on, we've got the suppressor on, so we shouldn't really be seen. So this will be interesting if we do get spotted. Like, I mean, obviously, we're going to run in like that. I mean, you know, that was obvious that may have happened because they've seen us as we were running past. But it might be interesting to experiment with this a little bit further to see if it is accurately working by kind of maybe hold them back somewhere. And let's get that tag so the enemy don't take it. Are you going to get it? Okay, where's this way? Let's go this way. Need to try and get up into that enemy spawning. Let's see if we can get this way. Go on there as well, dude. Good morning to everyone watching this live Black Ops 4 stream with me, SparGN. Thank you so much, guys, for all your support. We are working, for anyone freshly joining us, the Strife pistol. This is our very first pistol. We're working the 100 headshot camos to start with. And we're already up to the second. Oh, that was a long shot, but I thought I actually aimed in at the head there. But we're up to the second camo unlocked already in just the first 2 games. Now, is he going to know I'm there? Yeah. Oh, it's a shame that. I'm feeling like it is a headshot. Obviously, I would prefer like a zoom sight here because it is quite difficult to get into that head. Okay, that weren't too bad a game for headshots. So obviously, we've got at least another maybe 6 headshots in that game again, I think. So we're doing pretty well to start with, being this is only our second game. Okay, just having a little look down. And yeah, Archie is saying put acoustic on. Daniel Casella update going live 5 or 6. Okay, mate, thank you for that. Oh, yeah, normally about that time, isn't it? It is normally about that time. So you want me to put acoustic sensor on? Actually, I have used that. It's absolutely amazing. I don't know if you guys watched my last stream. I think I had it on, like, not yesterday, but in the previous day's stream. It's a brilliant little thing to have. I'm actually going to do that. Okay, let's actually put that on. Let's come out and then we'll put that on there for Archie. Again, if you've got a headset on, it is actually a really wicked piece of gear. Let me just have a quick look at the comments before we get into another game. Good morning, Temo Hanif. How are you, my friend? Liverpool. Okay, you just started SMGs last night. Well, good luck. I mean, the MX-9, because I think you've been watching my very first live streams, didn't you? The MX-9 is a fairly decent SMG to start with. You shouldn't really struggle with that. It's when you get to the Spitfire where you'll start to get a few issues. But good luck with that if you have just now started those SMGs yourself. Okay, so you're actually just, for the first SMG, you just need the Bloodthirsty, okay? And then that one's done. And that's the MX-9, yep. And Mindcraze, good morning to you, my friend. How are you? Just need 2 more Bloodthirsties with the shotgun. Okay, that shouldn't really be too much of a chore for you, so good luck with that. I hope you get that. And then that'll obviously be Diamond. Is that your first shotgun or your second? And I'm just going to quickly have a look down. And I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm going to say hello to JVO Plays. I think that's correct. Correct me if it's wrong, but it says greetings from Belgium. So, hello, my friend. How are you? And thank you for joining this live stream. Really appreciate your support. I think this is your first time watching me, SparG Gaming, on this live stream. So, I hope you enjoy, my friend. Thank you for joining us, as I said. And Jake Casey, 4 camo for Strife, 3rd game. I meant 4th camo. Yeah. It's weird when you're typing, is that sometimes we don't type correctly. I'm the same. Okay, so Daniel Casella, you're off to work today. Okay, so hopefully, mate, I mean, thank you for joining us in this live stream this morning. I really appreciate your support, as always. Hopefully you can catch us later on. Hopefully I'll be a little bit more into the headshots later. And we'll complete this, hopefully, today, this first Strife pistol. And we've got a good afternoon from Singapore. Good afternoon. It's actually, yeah, it's afternoon over there, I would have thought, isn't it? But that's, again, correct me if I'm wrong. Tai Fing Broadaxe. Is that correct? If it's not, I'm sorry, I apologise. Correct me if I'm wrong, but hello and welcome to the live stream. Thank you so much for your comment and saying hi. And Brody, hello my friend, how are you? Going for nukes out. Ripped me. You're going to go for it, are you? I know there are several players out there who get nukes every day of the week. It really doesn't cause them a problem. But for me, I struggle. I kind of get to about maybe the highest I ever get to is probably about maybe 24, 25 kills. And then I normally end up dying. I've never ever got over that really, to be honest. But again, I'm not all about that. I'm all about just unlocking the camos and the challenges. And Daniel Casella again. Yes, I'm going to probably be live up until about maybe UK time, dinner time. So I'll be on from till at least probably 12, 12:30, something like that. We'll get the majority of the headshots out of the way. But then again, I'll be on again this afternoon, and I'll then be on again all night from probably about maybe 8:30 again onwards UK time. So yeah, mainly all day, just a couple of hours break in between, as always. Oh, you're off work, Daniel. Sorry, I thought you meant you were off to work. Okay, so you're actually off work today. So yeah, I mean, yeah, that's really cool of you for sticking with us then, if you are going to do that for most of the day. Obviously, you'll be playing Black Ops 4 as well as watching, so that's really cool. Okay, and Javo Plays says I did say it correct. That's brilliant. I'm pleased about that, mate. And yeah, I mean, it's the first time I'm ever doing live streams. I'm going to give it a go, guys. I'm doing it mainly because I can then communicate with my subscribers and you guys who are all commenting. And, you know, I'm really grateful for you watching this live stream. But the reason I've done it and the reason behind it for is just purely because I can communicate with you guys. And, you know, I'm not the best player in the world. No way am I that. I never said I am. But I need a little bit of help as much as everyone else. Even though on my videos that I made before, when I edit videos, you know, they all look pretty cool, they all look good. But again, I'm not saying for any part of any video that this is the best setup, you know. If I do say this is the best, it's got a question mark by the side, but everybody's unique, everybody has a different style of gameplay. But it's nice to communicate with you guys so you can put your information in, your input. I can give you my input. We can all have different setups, experiment, and we can all become good players, you know. I mean, so far in the first live streams that I've done, I've already been getting feedback from you guys in what sensitivity to use. Now, I used to always play on 13, 14 sensitivity. I never used to have a problem. Coming in Black Ops 4, I'd been struggling right from the start. And then I was kind of guided by quite a few of you who said to drop it. Now, I've dropped it down to 7, where you guys recommended. And I'll tell you what, I am having a lot more better gameplay. So if anyone out there is struggling kind of with getting, you know, the movement right, or maybe your sensitivity, you want to have a good idea of what kind of sensitivity to use, I'm actually finding, like most majority of you guys, that 7 sensitivity on the horizontal and vertical is absolutely amazing. It is a lot better, and it's weird because I've never gone that low. But in Black Ops 4, it might be what is needed. Okay, we're going to get into another gameplay. I'm just going to quickly read some more comments down. And okay, Daniel Kinsella, yes, all day you're going to watch. Thank you so much, mate. Really appreciate your support. I know you've been with us for a while. And Javo Plays, what do you think about the spawns? Well, I can see Tamo Hanif and Javo Plays, Archie, all saying they need a lot of work. In my opinion, they're not that good. You know, and so they are horrendous, guys. The spawning is horrendous. I didn't realise until yesterday, though, anyone interested in spawning, that the tactical deployment beacon that Seraph has, the specialist character Seraph, you can actually deploy that tactical beacon wherever you like, and then when you spawn next, unless an enemy hasn't shot it down, you can actually spawn where you want. So that might help to play with the Seraph character. I didn't realise that until yesterday, actually. I worked it out and actually thought, what is this? And you can actually place that tactical beacon, but the only trouble is, it will be highlighted by any enemy who has engineer on, and I'm certain that it gets highlighted without engineer on as well, so they can easily take it down. That's the only problem. But if you are getting annoyed with spawning traps, or just the spawn in itself, because they are horrendous in this Black Ops 4 at the moment, then I would recommend, I'll show you guys, look, I'll put Seraph on, just to show you guys, if you don't know what I'm talking about. I'm certain the majority of you will know what I'm talking about, but this character has a tactical deployment beacon. You place it anywhere. When you come spawning back into match, you'll go where you placed your tactical beacon. So it's quite good, actually. So it could help, actually, with spawning traps and that kind of thing. But we'll give it a go and see if it makes any difference. Let me just keep up with the comments, guys, because you sent me plenty of comments in. Thank you so much for all your support. Yeah, and Tamer Hanif actually agreeing there that you find an unbelievably frustrating version of COD, this one. I think you're not alone there, mate. Everybody feels that way, I think. Definitely. I mean, hopefully with the update that they're going to have later on this evening, because there's definitely going to be an update this evening, and I've been told that by many of my subscribers. Hopefully we'll sort a lot of these little issues out with the spawning, with the game itself. There's plenty of little teeth and bug problems at the moment. But yeah, hopefully they will sort that out. Now, there is an enemy behind that tree there. Oh, I thought that was a headshot then. Definitely aimed in at the head. Oh, another long shot. Seems to like long shots, doesn't it? It doesn't like headshots, but long shots it will get all day. Now, let's quickly see if we can get this tag. I want to get my tags as well if I can, and we'll get some extra points by taking the teams. I'll read some more comments in a moment, guys. I want to try and read all comments if I possibly can, but still obviously while playing as well at the same time. So a lot of you are saying your sensitivity levels there. A lot of you play on 7 like what I'm playing on at the moment. A lot of you are saying 6. So yeah, it's a lot better, I think. You have to lower it in Black Ops 4. I think if you have it too high, that's the reason why I think a lot of the time I was having problems. But since lowering it, definitely it has been a lot more accurate. Oh, come on. Oh, 1 shot, 1 kill. I thought it was a headshot. It was definitely aimed in at the head, but again, that's another issue, another talking point that I've said already about this game. Sometimes you can aim it at the head. Even yesterday, guys, in the live stream with the Cordite, I was zooming into enemy head, close range, and it still didn't even give me a headshot. So it's not accurately sensing that we've got headshots. Oh, no, 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 no. I love how those cluster grenades, they bounce back at you. They kind of rebound off the wall. They're amazing, they are, that specialist character battery. Now, when we do have that deployment beacon, what I was going to experiment with, like I said, I mean, this isn't a spawn zone here. There is one there, but, I mean, if we now placed it here, that's now deployed, okay? So if we now die, we're going to be spawned back there unless an enemy shoots it down or destroys it. So it doesn't matter what side of the map you're on. If you think that you're getting spawned, if you placed it out just before, kind of in various places of the game, I'm certain that would help anyone. Now, now the deployment beacon offline just went offline just before I got shot there. So on this occasion, it didn't work. But if I'd got obviously killed before the time it got destroyed, then it would have spawned me back to where I placed it. I mean, I'm only just showing you guys, just to show you there is an option. If you are getting annoyed with the spawn traps and the overall spawn in itself, you can have the option to use that. And yes, give it a go, guys. See if it helps you. I did use it the other day, like I said, and where did I die from? What was that? I don't even see who shot me, if anyone did shoot me. Right, we need to keep focusing on getting any kills or, most importantly, these headshots. We've got to get them a little bit more frequent. We were doing alright to start with in the first few games, but now I think coming into this game, obviously totally different players. Oh, another long shot. Like I said before, it likes the long shot medals, doesn't it? Can we get a hit on him? Wow, that was so difficult to get the aim in on him for some reason. I don't know if, again, my aim assist kind of let me down again then. It was just trying to move away from him. I don't know the reason why behind that, but it was just moving away from him as I was trying to aim. Now, I've got to be careful here because there is an enemy somewhere in... Yeah, what a surprise. Getting blown up by a mesh mine. That happens quite a lot, actually. And unless you have got engineer on, which I haven't, they are very difficult to see. I thought you were an enemy then. I didn't see your name tag until a little bit later on. No! Okay, it's not going to plan at the moment. I think we're up against a reasonably good team here. I'm not doing that great. Let's go the long way around. Oh, for some reason, the hip fire on this game, Black Ops 4, really doesn't work for me. I think it's only worked in maybe a small amount of times. But the majority of hip fire kills I normally get with any weapon I've used so far really doesn't work for me. I'm always second best. And you guys know that because I've actually moaned and groaned about that no end. That is crazy. I hate getting caught out like that. I really do. So the third time on the trot now where I've just been caught out by an enemy sneaking from the side of me or just up behind me. Oh, yeah. I can't even see his head, but yet he can shoot me quite happily through the wall and actually see where I am, even though his head isn't showing. Oh, come on. It's all gone pear-shaped, guys. I don't know why. It's, I mean, considering the first two games that we had, they must have been the good games to start with. And then, obviously, we get a bad game, a couple of good games, that kind of thing. I literally cannot get a kill again at the moment. But this pistol is pretty good. I am happy that I'm now starting to use it. Definitely. Oh, now an easy headshot there. It was an enemy using a Scorestreak. But then I got shot again from above. Again, it's just one of those games. One of those games where the enemy just know, I think, what they're doing. And literally can't do anything. I'm actually going to not put my deployment beacon down there. I've got it to use, but I'm going to place it somewhere else because this does seem to be a little bit of a spawn trap map sometimes. It's a brilliant map. But yeah, I can't seem to get any gameplay in this. I mean, considering we just played this map the last round, we had a really good game. We got like 5-6 headshots in that game. To this game now where I can't even seem to get a kill. Just seems very, very unbalanced, doesn't it? What? Oh dear. It just sums the game up a treat, really, doesn't it? How it's been playing like mostly all game already. Take me back to the last two games I had. I wasn't finding any kills difficult in that round, but this one, totally different. Okay. Not even a hit. What? Are you joking me? Why is it not even getting a hit marker? Now, the only reason I got that kill there for is because he was running away from me. Any full-on confrontation seems to not be working in this particular game. Oh, again, getting hit markers, but no kill. To be honest, guys, I can't wait for this particular game to end. This has not been a good game at all. What a surprise we got defeat. Anyway, we're going to keep up with some more comments, guys. And thank you so much. I'm just reading a few comments up and then I'll read them down. But Typhing Broadaxe, you're saying that the World War II camo series that I did were awesome. You used to get them to go. Thank you so much, mate. I really appreciate your support for those videos. But this game I'm finding is completely different from World War II, definitely. This is nothing like World War II, is it? Or like any other Black Ops game I've played previously. Totally different. And good morning to you, Ryan Pillardi. How are you, mate? I hope you're well. And yeah, the Strife camos were coming on very, very swiftly. We got, I think, 5 in the first game we played. We got another 5 headshots in the next game we played after that. But that particular game we just played, I don't even think I got 1. That was a crazy game that I lost out every time in confrontation to enemy. Whereas the games previous to that, I was like on fire, you know. So it's totally different gameplay. I'm going to actually come out of that game because I think those team members are pretty good. Not to say that I'm coming out because they're good. I mean, you saw how it was working there, guys. That I just sometimes literally couldn't even get a kill. So I don't know if that's a connection issue thing. It might even be where they're playing. They might be in a different part of the world where they've got better connection than we have in the UK. And that could be a thing, you know. I always used to experience that in World War II. I used to play at certain times of the day. And always, anything past 10 o'clock UK time at night, I just literally couldn't play. It was just terrible gameplay. And anything before 10 o'clock, say from maybe 5, 6 o'clock in the evening to up to about 10 o'clock, I could storm around the maps and be in complete control, have no problems at all. But I think it's those times of the day when other players come on from over the world and the connection just doesn't seem to work. I'm certain there's something behind that. There's got to be. But anyway, Daniel Kinsella, the LMGs are fun to use. I think that's what you mean to say there. Yeah, I haven't been on LMGs yet. I love using LMGs, so I can't actually wait to get on that. Just for a few moments, let's just quickly read a few more comments because I want to say shout-outs to everyone. And Master... Alright, let's see if I can get this right. Master Ennard, I think that's correct. 111. Hey Spark, mate, how many guns do you have gold so far? I finished assault rifles. Well done to you, and you got diamonds for them. That's absolutely amazing. Finished the Mozu, and I still need to get the call out to diamond for SMGs. Okay, so I've got, at the moment, 4 SMGs to gold camo. We can't get the 5th one to gold camo at the moment. I was going to start that today, the Saug 9mm, but unfortunately I can't unlock it because I need to be at level 52 to unlock it. And because I've just prestiged up, I can't obviously use it, so I'm going to have to come back to that to get diamond for the SMGs another time. But we're working the pistols at the moment. But yeah, that's all I've got so far. But I don't think I'm doing too bad. I mean, the Cordite is one of the easiest SMGs I've said to everyone so far to get to gold. It only took me, I think it was about maybe just over 4 hours, just under 5 hours, something like that, to get the Cordite to gold camo. But normally, I mean, I would have had any SMGs really, especially in other Call of Duty games, to gold camo, maybe in 3 hours, just a little bit over 3 hours. Let's see if we can get an easy headshot here, guys. Can we get up? Ooh. Ooh, I might have given away my position there. Nope. I can hear him, but then a teammate got him. Okay. This is one of my favoured maps, this. I like this. Let me just quickly read a few more comments coming in. And Chamir Hanef, thank you again for your comment. I find every 2 good games, there are 5 bad games. Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? Because it's not just me who is moaning and complaining about that. It seems like it is like it for everyone. So in a way, I am pleased you guys are actually confirmed that you are having sometimes the same little problems. And I think, I don't matter how good a player you are, I think, like I said, we're all experiencing something like that at the moment. But it is only the first week of Call of Duty Black Ops 4, so as we know from experience, Call of Duty games, they do have a few problems always to start with. Let's see if we can creep up here. Yes. Oh no! Come on! That was going to be a nice easy headshot. See, that's another thing as well. It's debating whether to have that stealthy approach, if it is working properly with all the perks, or put an engineer on so that when you do eventually creep up, you can actually see if there's any mesh mines being placed out. There's a headshot, guys. We're back on the headshot scoreboard. Oh, it's a shame that wasn't just raised a little bit more up, that my aim there. I'm definitely going to see if I can get back up here. He shouldn't have another mesh mine out. He's probably gone by now, though, yeah. Alright, let's head back down again. Okay, we're now moving very swiftly with the pistol now around the map, so the spawning again is going to be just crazy. We're not going to be able to know where they're spawning from unless we have got our UAVs out. Don't think I've actually got a UAV set up. I think I actually changed that for something else. But let's try and work our way back round again, keeping that aim up where we can at head level, or anticipating, should I say, where we think head level would be. Let's see if we can come up behind any enemy here at all. There's no one there. Is there anyone here? So at the moment, who knows where the enemy is spawning? Oh, sorry, mate. I didn't even realise it. I got caught out there. You just spawned in front of me. Yeah, I don't blame you for shooting me, mate. I completely deserve that. But wow, I mean, you just spawned right in front of me. I mean, you've got to have a quick reaction, because if it's the enemy, if you don't shoot, then... But again, why spawn like that in front of me? He just literally appeared in front of me, didn't he? Tested my reactions. That was absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. Okay, well, they are vision pulse now, so now we have a good idea of roughly where they are. Let's see if we can come up behind this dude here. Yeah, there's another headshot. I love those ones when they happen like that. Again, if we can get maybe 5, 6 headshots like that, I'm going to be happy. Ooh, that's a shame that wasn't a headshot. It was actually aimed up quite nicely there at head level. Oh, another mesh mine. Get out of it, mesh mine. I mean, there are a few perks and everything else, as you know, what you can do to, you know, make yourself have less explosive damage and that kind of thing. I'm not even certain, actually, that... I know, because I know there is a perk. I'm trying to think what it is now, that you take less explosive damage. I can't remember the name of it. But there is a perk that you can put on to take less explosive. I think it's Flat Jacket, isn't it? I'm just wondering if Flat Jacket would work even with a mesh mine in hardcore. I don't think. I think it was still probably explosive, but it's worth maybe experimenting with that and trying it out. We could potentially do that next round. Oh, come on. There's a dog. A teammate's dog. It missed completely ruined there. Whoa. Come on, we can do better with the pistol. This is not, again, great gameplay. But like Camo Hanif said, you have like 2 good games, which I think I've already had right at the start when I used the pistol. Then you have 5 bad ones. Well, I've had 1 bad game before this. This is my second one. So you telling me I've got 3 more bad games roughly to go. Well, hopefully we're not going to experience that. Oh no, why did I run away though? I thought I would have got out of there before he actually had a chance to come running in there. Unless it was another player, it possibly could have been another player. I think there is that possibility he could have done that. Okay, I'm sort of pre-aiming at the moment. And again, an enemy just, a teammate just spawned right by the side of me there. Again, I could have easily shot him, thinking he was a enemy pulling up behind me there. Well, at the minute on this game, I'm not happy with the amount of headshots I've got. I need desperately more. Now, there are a couple of enemy there. There's a nice hip fire headshot there, but can we come up behind them here? No, they've been shot dead. Oh, that should have been a headshot. What? I'm interested into who was firing at me then. Oh, come on. We'll get back to reading a few comments very shortly, guys. Was that not a headshot? Please, headshot. Yes, it was. I'd been very surprised if it wasn't a headshot there. We've got the Panther camo unlocked, guys. Oh, we got a hit on. But one hit, as we know, just isn't good enough. We've got to get 2 hits on. Otherwise, I think that possibly could have been another headshot. Right, okay, there's... Okay, so the last kind of minute or so's worth of gameplay has been a little bit more improved. We got a couple of headshots as well. It's just weird how the game completely changes, though, isn't it? To how it was before, literally, you know, before that minute's worth of gameplay I've had, to now, where at the minute I'm having a little bit more better gameplay. And again, why are you spawning right there? Okay, just a few more headshots there. That's pretty cool. Okay, so Ryan Pallardi, let's catch up with some comments. What is your favourite camo and least favourite camo? My favourite camo so far, mate, and I know a lot of you haven't got this and probably won't be able to get it unless you've got the pack I've got, but is the Mastercraft camo. The Mastercraft camo for me is #1 at the moment. Reactive camo is second best. My least favourite camo so far is probably maybe the first 5 headshot camo, I think that's the Hunt camo, I believe it is, for the pistol that I'm using at the moment. I really don't like it at all. Now, we've got the Spitfire unlocked. We don't need that anymore. We have got that to gold, so that's not a problem. We've got another calling card unlocked as well. Now, I don't know about you guys, but obviously I'm all into Spartans and everything like that, which is why I'm called Spartan G Gaming. There is some calling cards named Career that you can see there that I've just got tier 3 of 5 of. There's a beautiful calling card, well, I think personally it's beautiful anyway, that is a Spartan with all kind of blood rushing from him. And I want to unlock that as soon as I possibly can. So I have been looking at some of the challenges in there and they all look fairly easy. So hopefully I'm going to get that movable calling card of the Spartan to match my channel, and I'm going to hopefully get that as soon as I possibly can. Right, let's keep looking down some more comments. And Daniel Kinsella got the Titan LMG to gold about an hour ago. Well done to you. And you're Prestige 1 level 39. I'm catching you up, Daniel. I'm actually 27 or 28 now, Prestige 1, so I'm actually catching you up. Not that it's a race or anything, maybe I'm just letting you know where I am. But yeah, well done for getting that Titan. The Titan is an awesome powered weapon, isn't it? It really is. And brilliant. I got your name correct. Master Ennard 111. Thank you so much for confirming that. And Ryan Pallardi, the headshot scoreboard. I know, there's no such thing, is there? That's the thing with going live. You never know what I'm going to say. That's the fun part of it. And you're giving me a tip there, Master Ennard 111. Let's see. If you don't want to get killed by a mesh mine, just go into a game with a class that has engineer. Yeah, I know engineer does show up, but I'm using the stealthy approach at the moment, which is the Dead Silence and Ghost on. Now, again, as I've said, I might have to change that anyway in a moment because it just doesn't seem like it's doing its job like it's supposed to. Because I had been previous games being seen on the enemy map, or they knew I was there. It was absolutely crazy. There's no way that possibly they could have known I was there. Unless they do just... There are players I know who just search every corner of the map. And it looks like they've seen you, but actually they're just searching round. But yeah, Engineer will highlight any score streaks or any pieces of enemy equipment. Going to get them tags, dude. Now, I do love Slums, guys. I absolutely love Slums, and I take it the rest of you do as well. The only thing is, because everyone else likes it as well, it is at the minute very, very difficult to work the map, because all I'm finding on the Slums map at the minute is because everyone's used to it. They know... Oh, was that not a headshot? No, come on, that must have been a headshot. That was actually one bullet. One bullet to the head. And it didn't shoot, and it didn't give me a headshot again. No one getting this tag? Okay, I'll take it. And I'll take my tag as well. We're not getting extra points this year, guys, for collecting our own tags. Maybe that might change at another stage, but we're only getting the normal 25 points for picking up your own tag. Normally, you do get a little bit of a bonus, don't we? Now, let's try and get this at head level. Roughly aiming in at head level. I think it's roughly about there. Oh, he just jumped just before I managed to come and appear. And I haven't got the health stim shot on anymore. I just want to move away from here just for a short moment. I'll get behind here, actually. But now I'll probably get shot from behind. Now, there's two in there. They've seen me. They're going to come crazy. I've got one. And that was a... Come on. Oh, I suppose his teammate shot him. I was going to say, I had shot him there. Now, we're on the verge of dying, guys. One bullet and we're going to go down. Let's try and get out here and try and catch them as they come up here, because I've got a feeling they're going to be spawning up here. We're going to come up behind them, actually. If they have already... Nope, they're not coming. They must have spawned the other end. That's interesting. They always know near enough spawn. Ah, there we go. We can get 2 headshots here, guys. Nope. That's a shame, actually, because there was an option to get 2 headshots there. I just missed out completely the chance. Let's get the UAV up. Oh, actually, we've got a care pack as well. We won't do that here, though. Whoa, that was a lovely headshot. Not planned, mind you, but it's always nice when we get headshots like that. Let's get our care package out. Let's get the UAV up. What have we got? I don't really want that. I'll have... Ah, okay. We'll keep that UAV up then. Not great care package rewards there, was it? Oh, whatever. How the hell can you dodge like that? How did anyone dodge that quick? I've never seen anyone dodge that fast. Was that not a headshot? Obviously not. I'm just going to put that deployment beacon down there, guys. And again, when we do spawn, unless it gets destroyed, we can actually spawn back there again. Oh, I was nearly on. I think maybe it could have either going to be a Fury kill, or it may have even been in the quad feed, because I think the feed was actually looking good for a quad feed there. It's always nice to get those sort of kills with a pistol, isn't it? Now, you've got to check the corners here, like that teammate is doing there, because they will sit and camp down the back here, some players. Right, we're going to work our way back up. You're going that way. I'm actually going to go this way. I can see them blipping there on my UAV. Oh, I just couldn't turn quick enough. Teammates don't want their tags, so I'm going to help them by taking them. Okay, we're just going to keep the aim just at where we think roughly head level would be. There is enemy coming in here now. Oh, what? That was at head level, but for some reason he was slightly crouched, wasn't he? Again, when they crouch and come in like that, there's no way that obviously you can get the headshot unless you aim down and slightly adjust your aim. But as it's a semi-auto gun, it is very, very hard to do. Now I'm being targeted up here, so they're going to come for me. We've got the vision pulse on. And we are being highlighted. And then it's so difficult to get the kill because they know exactly your plan. No, there's a doggy coming. I don't know if we can run faster than the dog. I'm certainly still behind me here. Actually, there's a teammate in the corner. Where? I'm certain he just must have spawned there. He must have spawned there as I came round. Okay, let's try and get this tag. I think it's safe to get that. Teammate is coming now to this end spawning. I'm actually going to put this tactical deployment there. Whoa. There we go, there's an easy headshot. I've got a feeling they're going to come back round this way though. Yeah, they did. Okay, we've got another UAV, so I'm going to get that up. Actually, we've got another care package as well. I don't know whether to get it out here. I think it's going to be stolen if I get it down here. Actually, okay, let's go for it. Looks like teammates are spawning down here now. Let's get the UAV up. Oh, we've got a Mantis, guys. We have a Mantis. What I'm going to do is just get it out roughly here, and I'm going to let it work itself. I'm actually going to do it manually. I want to try and get these headshots, and I'm probably going to follow the Mantis round, if anything. Go and do your business, Mantis. It's weird, because as it walks, you can feel your controller vibrating. It's absolutely amazing. You can feel it vibrating the ground. Right, let's follow this Mantis through. We've got the Hellstorm. Let's get this out while we've got a chance because the game is going to end. We'll get another kill. Oh, one kill and it was a teammate. Well, how does that happen? Oh, thanks, teammate. Yeah, it wasn't my fault, mate. I've done a Hellstorm on an enemy. Okay, we come a little bit more stronger on there toward the end. But, yeah. Headshots are coming slowly at the moment, but I would like them to be a bit more frequent. Okay, so yeah, just looking there at Master Ennard 111 again. We've already said about that, putting the engineer on. I'm actually going to change that around. I think we're actually going to do that. We're actually, I'm not certain I'm up to the level yet to do it, but let's have a look. Okay, we've got a 2:13 ratio in that one, so that wasn't too bad. Let's just have a quick look at our setup, because we need to know how many camos we've got. So we've got 3 camos already. I'm actually going to put that camo on, and we are 3 away from the monsoon, so I'm not doing too bad. Out of those 2, I think what I would prefer to use is the dead silence. So let's see if we can actually put engineer on. Actually, no, because it is in this one here, is it? We've actually got engineer on, mate. But I'm still not seeing that mesh mine. That's interesting, isn't it? I had that the other day because I thought to myself, why can't I see those mesh mines even though I had engineer on? I actually forgot. I put engineer on and I still didn't see those mesh mines. Again, I think that is another issue along with the perk 3, Ghost and Dead Silent. I don't know if anyone else has experienced in that, but you clearly see, even if you watch my video back to those mesh mine kills that I got, you can't see that mesh mine. I can see mesh mines as soon as they become visible, normally, but those ones I got blown up by, I didn't see it, unless the enemy are putting them somewhere strategically where you can't really see them, even with engineer on. Could be the potential there for that. But yeah, I did have engineer on, I still didn't see them, so that's weird. Okay, and Ryan Pallardi, use your shock drone. I love that shock drone, that is amazing. But we're not using Prophet at the moment, we're swapping and switching a few characters around. But we're actually now going to go back, I think, to using Prophet, because that... Let's change the game mode as well. Let's switch it up. Let's go Team Deathmatch. Let's play something different. And Jake Casey just got the Bangle camo for the Strife. Which one's the Bangle camo, mate? You're probably a lot more into it than I am. The Bengal, there you go. So you're up to like 50 headshots then. That's good. Well done. And what setup are you using then? Are you using a different setup to me, or you got the same setup? Yeah, and Tamer Hanif is just saying there that I'm, even though I've got engineer on, and I didn't even think I had engineer on because I weren't seeing the mesh mines, but that's happened not just once, it's happened in a couple of games actually. So like I said, I think there might be a little issue with it, but yeah, you can laugh out loud to that one. It's crazy, isn't it? Yeah, I know I can boost, mate, but yeah, I just tend to use it as a go. I mean, sometimes I've used the Hellstorm so far, there's not really been many enemy visible on the map to use it, and yeah, I just let it run its own time and just get it out. If obviously there are more enemy on the map and you can see their location, that's when I tend to use that more often, the boost. But yeah, I'm not fussed in trying to do that when there's hardly any enemies visible on the map. But yeah, thank you for reminding me of that. Okay, let's set about getting these headshots. In a moment, we should have a better game actually for headshot, because we've had a couple of bad ones, so now it should be time for a good game. Oh, come on! I love how you just appear for a second and just poof, die. I actually had a really awesome game on this map the other day. I think it was when I was working the prestige of the weapon up. That was... I'm already firing before he's had a chance, and it never even got a hit marker on. Yeah, okay. Whatever. Whatever. How did I know that was going to happen? I could have moved, but I just kind of sensed it was going to happen, because the first hit I got him just didn't even kill him. I love Black Ops 4. I love it. Is that not a headshot? No. Okay. Okay. Right, I'm actually going to try and play cautiously again, because just running into these little locations is just not doing me any favours at the moment. We're going to try and... It's one of those games again where it's 1 kill, 1 death. 1 kill, 1 death. I love those games when they do that. Now he was crouched there, that enemy player in there, and I still didn't even get the headshot. Even though it was aimed in on his head. That was not good. Right, let's work our way up. Sometimes we can get to the enemy spawn here as they spawn from here. So let's just keep here just for a few seconds. Ooh, is there one coming? No. Okay, let's work our way round this way. I think they are all over there, yeah. Now, as far as I know, we did actually get a couple of hits on there. Okay, long shots is all we're getting. Oh, I've actually got a care package, but I'm not going to let that off there. Let's go right to the back of the map. Let's get this care package out. We can see where the enemy are now. There's literally one, I think, coming round there. He's still up there, so he's not going to come anywhere near me. We're going to get the UAV out. What? Why did you not get that kill? Great. That's fantastic. That is fantastic. I've actually got the strike team, guys. Oh, I see. No, sniper's nest, isn't it? They're going to booby trap that, I think, aren't they? If they haven't took it, it's a booby trap. So I'm not going to fall for it. I've got a feeling that's booby trapped. Should we risk it anyway, guys? Should we risk it? Should we get blown up by our own care package? See if I can take it from a distance. If I go... Yeah. Well, that was interesting. It didn't even blow up. Does it not blow up anymore? Thought it used to blow up in our faces, the booby trapped. Ah, completely messed the aiming up there. This is nuts. It's not like the enemy team are like brilliant because they're all in the negative theirself. But again, I'm just experiencing stupid gameplay here that happens every now and again. But yeah, I think I'm going to have to change a few of my little perks or setup because what I've got at the moment is not working, but it should do. That's the thing. It should work. Well, there you go. That on that occasion it did. Oh. Okay. Alright guys, I'm going to just read a couple of comments just before we get into another game. And Jordan Estall, I think that's how you pronounce it, correct me if I'm wrong, but you're finding the launcher is really annoying. Yeah, I must admit, the Helion Salvo can be a little bit troublesome. We've already got that to gold myself. The trouble is, when it comes to the launcher, it's the sentry gun and the Mantis, isn't it? I believe it's... we'll check, actually. I think it's the Mother of Pearl. I think the Camo. But let's just double check. It's this one, is it? Oh, Penthouse, sorry, yeah. It's the Penthouse one that seems to be causing the bother for people. But if it's anything I can help with that, I mean, what I would say is put your fast lock on. That's going to help with getting sentry guns and mantises. Also, try and put these three... I mean, you haven't got to. I'm just recommending to you. Put these three attachments on it. They will definitely help in destroying the sentry gun or the Mantis gun a lot more quicker. And what I'd recommend is going into or putting cold-blooded on your perk as well. Cold-blooded on the perk will delay the sentry guns when you're trying to destroy them. Okay, so that's going to destroy them. Actually, I don't want that on. I don't know why I did that. I'm just showing you. But we'll put that on. Okay, and we want to put back our pistol. But the game modes to go into, what I've found myself so far, what other people have been saying, I've found plenty of sentry guns and mantises in hardcore kill confirmed. Okay, a lot of people would say other game modes that they've experienced sentry gun. I know someone else did say free for all, but it seems like free for all, hardcore kill confirmed, or hardcore team deathmatch seem to be the game modes at the moment that we are finding a lot of sentry guns and mantises in. So you might want to try them out, give that a go. I'm going to keep that. Actually, no, I'm going to actually do away with that suppressor. I'm not going to have that on anymore because I'm being seen on the map regardless of what I do anyway. We're going to have that long barrel on. And I probably think maybe laser sight. We'll give laser sight another go. I'm happy with the acoustic extensor on. That'll do lovely. Right, we're there. Okay, let's get into another game, shall we, guys? And yeah, you've got 2. You just need 3 more. But the launcher, yeah, it is so annoying. But yeah, try those game modes that I just said there, mate. I mean, if anyone else watching now does know a different game mode that you've found plenty of sentry guns and mantises in, then obviously let us know so that we get a nice confirmation of where we're finding most games where they have sentry guns and mantises. And then it'll help everyone or anyone who is after that launcher gold camo. Not a problem at all, Jordan. That's not a problem at all. Okay, thanks to everyone watching at this live stream at the moment. We've been on here for about 1 hour and 26 minutes at the moment. Keep your comments coming in, guys, even if it's just to say hi. And any feedback you've got, I'd love your feedback, guys, on anything to do with Black Ops 4. We have got a big update today, guys, as I've already said. There is probably going to be this afternoon, though, so I want to try and do it live if I can when we have the update. Obviously, I don't want you guys sitting through a live stream where I'm actually updated. So I'm going to get it updated, that's what I mean. And then we're going to do it fresh as soon as it's updated so you guys can know exactly everything what's out there. I should be able to download it in the quickest time. Any update, really, even if one of the biggest updates, it normally only takes about maybe 20 minutes, okay, on my network. So hopefully we'll get it downloaded instantly. And enjoy all the updates that they're going to have in this afternoon's gameplay. And I've heard it's going to be a double XP as well from Daniel Kinsella, so thank you so much for confirming that. But it's going to be a double XP weekend, guys, so we're going to get up through our Prestiging. Or anyone actually looking to get up through the Prestiging. That's going to help us. Now, I'm actually feeling this time, I'm feeling a little bit sluggish. So something else I've now put on, or I'm using, is now making me, I think it may have been because I took Skulker off maybe, and I put Lightweight on instead. But again, I thought Lightweight would have made me move faster, but I'm actually feeling like it's a little bit more sluggish than what I had. There's an easy headshot, guys. And now that was only 30 damage dealt, and it got me the headshot. So that's the Monsoon Camo unlocked. Oh, I would have had another headshot there on that Firebreak character if I hadn't got shot from that teammate who was behind as well. Okay, let's get our Seeker out. So it will catch anyone in there. Headshot. No! Again, for anyone who is after headshots, who want kind of, I call them bonus headshots, you've got to put that Prophet character on, use the Seeker, let it shock the enemy, and you can actually get into the head. Not like how I know done it there, guys. I mean, it doesn't always happen like that. It's only every now and again that the enemy luckily probably has their sight aimed in before they get shocked, and then if anyone comes in, they can just kind of fire and it will still shoot you. So you've got to be careful of those little moments, but most of the time you can actually build up back maybe 5, 6 headshots a game just by using the Seeker. But I class them as bonus headshots because they're on top of the headshots that you're going to get throughout your normal gameplay. But they all add up. That's interesting how they just come from behind all of a sudden. I know I can't say they're safely sneaking up behind, because with all these teammates back here, they would have seen them coming up behind. They would have been some fire, but they just seem as if they just spawn on top of you from where you are behind. It's weird. Okay, the enemy already had me zoomed in there because he'd already fired upon a teammate of mine, so that was going to be a little hard one to get out from there. But let's see if we can get round and... That's a shame because they've already disappeared. Let's get underwater. I think I need about another one more underwater kill to get up to the next tier for another calling card. Let's see if we can catch anyway before we drown. Actually, I'm just going to stand here a moment. Let's go under here. Sometimes if we jump out, we can actually jump and dive into the enemy spawn, but again, it's just... And again, I don't understand. He must have seen me. He must have seen me. Because, as you know, guys, I've got like a stealthy setup at the moment on. But I always still seem to be managing to get seen for some reason. Now, have we got our seeker out? I think we have. Okay, that's again, this is actually pretty good for long shots, guys. I do like the Strife. Now, let's see if we can get a headshot, guys. We're going to have to follow our little seeker around. Now he's found somebody because he's just bleeped. Oh, I bet that was what he bleeped for. Because, but the only thing is the Seeker's not going to shock someone who's coming from a window or up high where it can't get. The Seeker is still out there. He's still trying to find someone. So I'm going to still host my way over to there if I can. There's still a chance that we can... I think it's actually gone now. That's okay. Now there is an enemy coming. Ah, there's a little slope there that just dropped him down a lot more than I would have liked. Otherwise, it could have been another headshot. I don't see how they get me. I was behind the tree. And I'd clearly moved away from him. Anyway, let's see if we can get him as he comes through here. I've got a feeling he's going to come through here or behind me. We haven't got another seeker at the moment. And they've just put a recon down, so we're probably being seen on the map now. Okay, dude, I'm getting out of here and I'm going to wait for you to come round. Okay, there's an RCXD coming in there. Okay, let's try and use the benefit of the laser sight just for a short while. Oh, I've been seen. Ah, long shot, but no headshot. That one was. Okay, we got the chance to get another headshot very short because I think... Oh, and then we get shot from behind again. What a surprise. Okay, let's move up a little bit more closer. And we're going to get the Seeker out again. We're going to try and get at least another headshot. There's a mesh mine. So I can see them ones, but it's the ones that... No! Oh, I actually killed them with 2 bullets. That was cool. Now, Masika's over there, so I know the enemy are over there. Somewhere. Have I been seen? Yeah, and there's camp in there, look at the back there. I should have went right to the back of that, but I thought, no, there can't be no one there. But then it just pays, doesn't it, to actually do what you don't want to do. But this could be good for us, because this could be a headshot if he's still there. Ah, he actually moved. I had to get him quick. I didn't have the time to aim in at his head. Okay, let's get ourselves out there again. Whoa. Let's move up a little bit closer. Ah, even though he was on aim there, still didn't... Oh, come on. I don't like that after running. As soon as he's sprinted, I mean, gung-ho would definitely put, or, you know, make that a little bit more easier. But it seems like I'm always second best after sprinting. After sprinting, enemy comes up. They seem to always have the advantage over me for some reason. I don't know why that is. But it's just like I can't get my weapon up fast enough to shoot or even try hip fire. It's like it just doesn't work for me. Always second best all the time. Oh. Okay, let's read some more comments. And thank you guys. You're all... And Mr. Shadow96, how are you, mate? Thank you for joining us. Are the pistols hard? To be honest, the pistols are not hard, okay? I've been having a few games where I've got, you know, 5, 6 headshots a game, which is pretty on kind of average, I suppose, with a pistol. Sometimes you can get more. Then you'll have a few bad games, but it's not to do with the pistol, it's to do with the actual game itself. There's something not right there again, but I'm not going to moan and groan anymore about it. I'm actually going to quit with that because you know, guys, what the game is actually like. We are going to continue on with these headshots, and we're not having a too bad a game, and that was a 1.27 kill death, so we weren't too bad in that game. But no, the pistols are not hard, mate. They are reasonably easy. This Strife that I'm using to start with is actually a very good pistol. It's very strong, it feels very powerful. You know, in hardcore, as we know, unless the enemy has taken damage, it is going to take 2 shots to kill an enemy. Even if you do try and get the headshot, it's still going to take 2 shots when the enemy has full health. When they're slightly damaged, it's only going to take 1. But yeah, they're good, mate. I like the pistols. Always do like the pistols. Okay, let's have a little look down. Do you think they need to lower the health? Okay. I might have to ask you a little bit more information about what you mean about do you think they should lower the health, Mr. Shadow96? Do you think that the health that we get is too high? I think it's 150, isn't it? Is that what you mean? So you think they should lower the health? Because I think what we've got to take into consideration as well for the amount of bullets that sometimes we put into enemy is that they could potentially sometimes have flat jacket on. If we haven't got F, but then again, I mean, even yesterday in the live streaming, we had FMJ on, and it was still sometimes taking me more than about 3 hits, even in hardcore, to kill an enemy who we thought may have had flat jacket on, and it still wasn't getting the kill. And so, yeah, okay, there's issues there that need to be sorted out, but hopefully in today's update, they are going to sort a lot of these little issues out, and then I think we're going to see a completely different game style. I'm not certain they're going to completely, you know, change the things that everything that we want to be changed in the game. That will always happen over time, but some of these major issues like the spawning and some of the connectivity issues, hopefully they're going to sort out. I really do hope they sort them out more than anything else. Oh, I was then hoping I was going to come up behind an enemy who'd run up the steps there, and then obviously get another headshot. Whoa. Now, I've got to watch my back here. We're going to back off a little bit. So hopefully get my Seeker out. I want my Seeker out as soon as I can. Okay, so I think he's got. We've got our Seeker. Let's get that out. It's actually going the complete opposite way to where I thought it was actually going to go. Again, it just proves that the spawning on this game is not how you think. It's going mental again. Look, it doesn't like steps, does it, this Seeker? Just doesn't like steps at all. He's found someone, I think. He's blipping away. Now it's changed its mind again. That's crazy, isn't it? It does work, that tracker. You know it does, guys. It is absolutely amazing little ability and a piece of equipment to use. But yeah, I do like the Seeker. Obviously, you can sometimes get bonus headshots with it. And, oh! Slight little tiny fraction up more and I would have got another headshot then. That's how close sometimes we do come to getting these headshots, but... Oh, so again, you see the spawn I think has changed again to this side. That's how instantly it changes. There's that little van that me and Mr. Corsa were laughing about the other day. We can't believe how much load he has on there, and there's even a satellite dish at the top there. So we can play Black Ops 4, we'll say. Ooh. But yeah, with all the bridges in the UK, that would never make it round most of the roads here. Okay, let's get our Seeker out. Okay, now we know there is an enemy there because he's just shot my Seeker. I think the teammate has taken him down, but this is a great spawn. I always say this, guys, if you come up these steps here to this bit here, there's the enemy. I mean, I got actually quite a few multi-kills here the other day with just standing there waiting for enemy to spawn. And they will spawn even though you stand at the top of the steps here. They will still spawn there. Okay, at the moment it feels very quiet, this this map. There's another headshot, guys. Just from aiming in on one. Keeping that aim high. Now that was totally crud aiming from me. I don't even know what happened there. I'm going to make an excuse up, like because there was a slope there. Now there is an enemy there. I haven't got a Seeker at the moment, so it's a bit of a shame. I'll just get the kill anyway. I'm not certain roughly where his head was there. That's a nice t-shirt. Like a little polo neck, guys. All it needs is Black Ops 4 printed on it. That's all it needs. Oh, there's a lovely headshot. Again, it just makes it a little bit more easier. Just when you get your red dot dive just over where the enemy will appear, bottom of those steps there. Oh, I thought that was another enemy, but it was just flames coming up there. Let's get our Seeker out, just in case there are any more down there. I'm going to reload now while I've got the chance. Let's follow it down. Nope, coming back again. For those of you who don't know, when the Seeker does shock an enemy like this one... Oh! And again, why didn't I see the mesh mine there? I'd never saw that mesh mine there. That is crazy. But we all know we get games like that and you can't script it. It's just annoying. It really is annoying. I mean, I know as soon as it does shock, I'm kind of running in to get it. But it's just a coincidence, isn't it? That you get a moment where your Seeker has shocked someone, but where they get shocked is a mesh mine. Okay, oh, is it? I was going to say there was an enemy just coming up behind you there, dude, but I think I must have been too late. Okay, so they must be spawning this way. What? I thought the teammate was down there. How come I got the kill when there's a teammate down there? Okay, so the teammate closer to that enemy doesn't get shot, but I do. There's another headshot. So anyone looking to get headshots for any weapon, really, I mean, this is a great location. This is where you can get them from, as they do spawn from there. If you just hold yourself back a little bit, just keep your dot over the steps as I just showed you there a couple of times. And that's a nice little place to build up your headshots. Because you don't have to really do too much with the aiming in. It's just literally keeping your dot just above the kind of the brow of the steps. And you'll find that you just need to fire as soon as the enemy gets in your path. Oh no! Thanks, teammate. Teammate accidentally let a cluster grenade off there. I don't think he meant to do that, because there was an enemy around, but we all just dived in and all died from his cluster grenade. Okay, let's get our Seeker out again. Let's try again. That's all we can keep doing. This is normally pretty good. This normally does give 5-6 headshots a game. But obviously, on some maps and in some games, it doesn't always work out perfectly. As you have seen, I haven't got one from this yet, but it is classed as a sitting duck when it does happen. Don't get in my way, teammate. No, he's changed his mind again. Again, remember to keep your dot just above the brow of that. Oh, and there is an enemy sitting there. I just didn't fire at the time because I was talking. Now, it has seeked someone out. But again, it's so big, this map, that just try and... We're going to keep our aim up again, just in case he's still there. But I think the teammate's there now. Oh, why was that not a headshot? It's very, very touch and go, isn't it? Whether it's a headshot in this Black Ops 4. Normally, any other Call of Duty game, it would have been classed as a headshot, I believe. I will read your comments in a moment, guys. And we'll give a few shout-outs to anyone new who is watching. But thank you to everyone watching the live stream today. We're working the Strife for anyone interested in what we're up to today. We are working this first pistol, the Strive to Gold Camo. We're after headshots at the moment. And this is part 1 of it. Hopefully I can only make this live stream, getting this pistol to gold, in about maybe 3 live streams. We did the... There's a nice headshot. We did the live stream with the SMG, the Cordite, in 2 streams yesterday, didn't we? So that was, as I said, one of the quickest that we got the any weapon so far to gold. But yeah, I mean, anyone interested in the pistols. Oh, there's a lovely... Oh, got that headshot just at the last moment there before we got victory, guys. That was a nice little ending. Okay, I'm just going to read any more comments that are coming in. And everybody's liking the stream, by the way. Thank you so much to everyone saying that. I can see that you're all commenting there. That's fantastic. Thank you so much, guys, for all your support, as always. And bless you all. Ryan Pallardi, go like the stream. Thank you, mate. Really appreciate that. And a few others saying there as well. Jordan Estal as well. And Mr. Shadow 96, like and subscribe to Spartan. Oh, bless you guys. You are fantastic. You're awesome. And Guy videos as well. Thank you so much, guys. You are amazing subscribers. You really are. And like I say, the least I can do for you is play for you guys, communicate with you, and you know, help you out as well as you help me. That's all I ask for, guys. Actually, brilliant. Thank you so much. We've got a 2 kill death ratio on that one. Let me just check where I am with the headshots. Okay, so we're going to put this camo on now. So we are 26 out of 30. So we're after the agitator camo at the moment. The average is not good at the moment. I mean, I'm getting maybe 2-3 a game at the moment. When we first started using it, you know, we were getting about 5 average. So we need a little bit more. And Mr. Corson, try quick draw so you can get your aim up faster. Okay, we're going to have a look. Actually, after this game, we're going to have a look back at some of the attachments that I've unlocked, and we see if we can try and find something a little bit better than what we've got at the moment. We're actually going to be on here for about another maybe half an hour, guys, so we'll have another couple of games, and then I'm going to have a break as usual, and then I hope you guys can come back this afternoon to watch another live stream where we're going to continue on with the headshots with the Strife pistol. Let me take this Prophet character. And yeah, we need to sort some more attachment out. I want some ideas from you guys as well, if you have used pistols already in Black Ops 4. I mean, I know kind of roughly the setups to use from previous Call of Duty games when it comes to pistols, but it's completely different as we know Black Ops 4. So if any of you guys have got these pistols to gold already and you've got a better setup than what I've got, let me know, and I'm happy to experiment with it to see if it works for me. But we just want something to make headshots a little bit more frequent in getting than the average kind of we're getting at the moment. Normally, any other pistols on Call of Duty games, I would not struggle in getting maybe 8 to 10 headshots a game once I've got the right setup. But in Black Ops 4 at the moment, because of the maps and everything, kind of all the issues that we're having at the moment, all the little teething problems, they are finding a little bit more harder to get. Even sometimes, what? Where did that come from? Even the, what was I going to say? I actually died down. I was like, I completely forgot what I was going to say. If I remember, I will tell you guys. Oh, great. Sitting in the corner. I don't blame them, actually. It seems as though that is like the flavour of the day. People sitting in corners, kill a bit. I mean, if you don't sit in a corner, I must admit, it is very difficult to have that run and gun style approach. It really is. I've tried to do it myself. That's my normal gameplay, and I just cannot do it in Black Ops 4. I cannot do that run and gun style approach. I would normally be beasting around those small maps, in control of the game, but in this Black Ops 4, I cannot do that. There's no hope of me even trying for that. I know because the maps are bigger, there's definitely that involved with it. But it's also, you know, people just sitting around at one end of the map, waiting for you to appear, and they're just shooting you. It is annoying. But we're going to get a lot of that in Black Ops 4 until they sort some of these spawning issues out and whatever connectivity is going on with the game. Because otherwise, no one's going to get a kill. If you don't sit around and camp in a corner, it's very difficult to get kills. So I don't blame people for doing it. I really don't. I think. I was going to say, I thought that razor wire had just been placed there. So where Talk went, who placed that, I do not know. Okay, we're not getting any luck at the moment here. Oh, come on. Again, just not getting the hits on, even though I was aimed in. I'm certain I didn't miss that. Okay, we're level 30 now, guys. And what a surprise. We get blasted by the Hellstorm. And again. Well, it's killing teammates around me as well, so that's probably why it probably zoomed in on them rather than seeing me, because I shouldn't, I don't think, be spotted by any Scorestreaks. Someone's doing well on the game because they've got a sniper's nest. Probably the person who's camping in the corner. So we've got to watch these corners, guys. Again, I'm really not trying to get headshots in, but all I'm trying to do is just make sure I get the kills when I can, because if I don't, I'm not going to have any good gameplay and even set about trying to get headshots, because we need to control the game a little bit more better than what we're doing at the moment, just to even get headshots, because we need to get in a different gameplay setup using tactics of, you know, getting up behind the enemy or whatever to try and make the headshots easier. Again, they're just sitting there waiting for, I don't blame them, but trying to get the kill. Okay, oh. I was then going to go back and actually use my Seeker. So we're going to use it now. But the trouble is now there are two enemy down there, one up above who is there, and the one who I've just shocked. I've taken him out. Now it's just a matter of taking this one out. Oh! And he's standing up there, still standing in that corner, isn't he? Okay, I'm going to go around the complete opposite way, because it looks like they do like to sit above there. They're unlocking, obviously, all their score streaks, so they're just camping about. They're now going to see me, because I've been vision pulsed. You can see how much more better they are than us, guys. Look at my team there. I'm the only one in kind of like the balance. Everyone else, you know, the balance of the kill-death ratio. Everyone else, like on the only teams, 4s, 2s. Okay. It's just one of those games, okay? It's a good team we have to say that we're up against, so we're going to just have to sit back a moment and just hopefully at least get headshots whenever we can. This is just completely gone bonkers now, the game. But obviously when it goes like this, guys, as you know, there's not much you can do. No point fighting your way through, because it's just never going to happen. We just have to sit back, wait for the score streaks to disappear, and then try and work our way around to a certain position again, even if it just means to try and get headshots. But they're definitely... I just see an enemy run past me. I think he's seen me. Okay, I'm happy that one was over, because we just weren't doing anything at that. The enemy just took over that game completely, and it's hard to get any challenge that way when that happens. It really is. But we're going to come out of that one. Right, let's check. Let's see. And... correct me if I'm wrong. Hello to Cherukuri Srikanth. I think that's how you pronounce it, but correct me if I'm wrong. When did I start playing COD? Well, I've actually let me get this out. I've actually started playing COD since the first ever COD was available. I mean, I've been playing on computer games well before any CODs were even available. So a long time, put it that way. I think it's like over 15, 16 years, something like that. I played nearly every single COD game. Well, I have actually played every single COD game there is. Out of all of them, and you can actually put your comments in as well, guys, what you prefer, but I think out of all of them, the best Call of Duty for me was Ghosts. Call of Duty Ghosts was the best for me, just purely because I loved the special characters they brought out, like the Predator, the Halloween character, Michael Myers, wasn't it? I always sometimes confuse him with the Jason character, but it's Michael Myers. They brought out the Halloween map, and it was absolutely brilliant, those characters. But the Predator for me was absolutely fantastic. I mean, I love Predator anyway, and we've already mentioned this. Me and Mr. Course were having a conversation about the Predator. We love it. And for me, Ghosts was absolutely awesome. I love Black Ops 3 as well, don't get me wrong. All Call of Duty games have been good. Let me just check this setup. Right, guys, this is what I've got on. I've got Reflex, Long Barrel, and Laser Sight at the moment. Let's check what else we've got. So we've got the Quick Draw, and I think I was recommended to put that on. So we'll put that on instead of the Laser Sight. We'll see if that helps with the aim being up a little bit faster. But does it do that this year round? Because this just says improved aiming speed. Okay, so that sounds okay. We'll leave that on. We've got acoustic sensor on. I'm actually happy with that. But is there anything else we can have on better? I mean, we could have the body armor on to help us take a few more bullets. We've got the Cosmic Device on. We don't really need that for headshots. Stim Shot, again, that's going to keep us alive a little bit longer. So again, it's a possibility. And then we've got the Equipment Charge. Now this, I won't mind putting this on actually instead of that acoustic sensor again, because we're going to get that Seeker out more frequently. And that Seeker is going to give us more headshots for what we don't get throughout the gameplay if we're struggling. So I'm going to try that out again. I did have that on the other day, and it was getting me roughly about maybe 7 to 8 headshots a game. So let's try that. I'm happy with the setup. We've got Engineer on. Lightweight. Now let's see if we can change this one. I mean, this is obviously moving faster while sprinting, take no damage when falling. I don't know if we actually need that on. Move faster while crouched or prone. That could be a possibility. Let's try Gung Ho. Fire your weapon and use equipment while sprinting. Recover from sprint faster. Move at full speed when reloaded. I'm actually going to try Gung Ho out. We'll give it a go. And Ghost and Dead Silence, I'm actually happy with at the moment. Let's see what else we can have. Team Link is normally a good one. I was using that the other day, guys, and that is absolutely fantastic at identifying where enemy are and also your teammates. You can get a good idea as well where enemy is spawned. If you do struggle with spawn zones and getting spawn killed yourself, that will and can sometimes help you. Only slightly, but even that little slight bit of help does really make a difference. It really does. Okay, so with that setup, let's have one more game then before we break for a bite to eat. I'm just going to read any more comments coming in. And Mr. Corso, you're having a chip butty today for lunch. You're lucky. You are like the things you eat, man. I'm so jealous, mate. I'm probably not even going to have a sandwich, like a jam sandwich or something. I'm going to try and make something up, rustle something up, as they say. But nothing like what you're having, mate. Okay, so yeah, Mr. Corso, I'm trying the quick draw out. We're going to see how that goes. And Halfway Germ, thank you so much for your comment and for watching this live stream. And you missed having map-specific score streaks from care packages. Ghost was great, so I'm really pleased that you confirmed that because I loved Ghost. But what is everyone watching at the moment, what is your favourite Call of Duty game so far of all you play? I know a lot of you are young players. You probably haven't played back all the Call of Duties that I've been playing and have experience on. But what would you say your best Call of Duty has been so far? Mine is Ghosts, that's my #1. Just because I love the variety of characters they used to bring out on it. As I said, like the Predator, like Michael Myers. I thought that was brilliant. You could actually become that character, you know, of who you see in the movies. And to go around and get kills with them was brilliant. I wish they'd bring something like that back again. I really do. That would be perfect. Now, we're being aimed up here and from behind again. Do you see what I mean about the actual movement of the map? It's crazy. Hip fire didn't work there at all. I didn't even get a hit on. Oh, that's a lovely long shot headshot. Can we get the kill? No, again, I was aimed in on it. Why didn't I get the kill? It just wasn't allowing me to get that kill. Oh, all right, getting shot. We're getting spawn trapped again, guys. Okay, here we go. This is us getting spawn trapped. The enemy in this team know what they're doing. Let's get our heat wave out. No, they didn't actually do nothing. That was a waste of time. But right from the start of the game, they knew exactly what they were doing because they trapped us just for a short while in that little spawn there. Hopefully it doesn't happen anymore. But you can see already the teammates are just spawning this end. It's just changing instantly. Maybe we can actually get them come. No, again, I think they're actually controlling that end down the bottom there. So this is going to be another tough game. But like I said, we're going to try our best to still get the headshots while we can. Oh, why didn't it, again, get a hit on? You can see that they're fully, as I'm dying there, running around all together. They're definitely a team. They're coming around with full power there. And that's where they're going to be spawning, up there. Is that headshot? No? Why was that not a headshot? Oh, come on. So they're going to be spawning up the top there. What I'm going to try and do, it's actually gone now. It's actually disappeared, so they probably won't be spawning there again. But let's get ourselves into this little room up here. And we can get anyone. I think they're in there. Oh, it might be a teammate. Sorry. Okay, we're up to level 10, so we're getting the attachments all unlocked for this. So it might be a matter of just trying to keep experimenting with certain attachments until we find a perfect setup. But obviously it's all about not just the attachment, but, you know, having the right game mode as well. Again, I mean, I've got engineer on. I didn't even see that mesh mine. Why did I not see it? I don't understand why I didn't see certain mesh mines. That was a lovely headshot there. I knew there was someone around there. We've got our heat wave. Okay, it's just not close enough, is it? I like the... What? Okay, from the side. I was going to say, there's no way he would have shot me from where he was down the bottom there. But I actually prefer the heat wave in Black Ops 3 to what I do... Oh, come on. to what I do. The react again, just getting spawn killed. Annoying. Ooh, teammate. Oh, whatever. Crazy. I don't want to go that way because we're just not going to get out of the spawn that way if we go that way. And that is a nice headshot there. There's just a bit of luck there that he did just pop up as we had the aim in at roughly head level. So that just worked perfectly there for another headshot. The game is glitching again. I don't know if you can see that on your screens at the moment, guys. The game is slightly start-stoppy. Okay, I'm going to go through the middle now. Try a different route out, shall we? Let's try and get up into this room. I think there's... Oh, and then again they come up from behind me there. I do not want to get caught in this trap, because it's difficult to get out. Let's get out of here. There's one down there. Oh, I'm getting... That flinch when you get hit really pushes your character to the side. How did I get shot in there? What are you doing, man? Go and use your special ability wisely, not on me. Okay, we haven't got a stim shot. We're very, very close to death here. The headshots aren't coming. But hopefully, like I say, we're going to have a different kind of game style after I've had a break, because this afternoon it will hopefully get a little bit better. This time of the day does normally start to get like this because everyone's on here at the moment at this time of the day. But right, I'm actually going to end it there today, guys, in this first live stream of the Strife pistol. I'm just going to check just before I go any more comments, and we'll just have a look at how many more headshots we need for getting the 100 out of the way. Okay, so Mr. Corsa, you're with Black Ops 1. Jake Casey, World at War. Okay, so there's a few different ones coming in there what you guys enjoy. Halfway Germ, in terms of skill, Black Ops 3 in terms of gameplay that I enjoy because I played it as a younger lad back on the GameCube, was Call of Duty. Finest Hour. Yeah, people might not agree, but I loved it. No, everybody's got their own preferences. And like I say, I have played them all on every single console near enough that you could possibly get at the time. But yeah, that was absolutely amazing. Right, okay. Hope you guys can join me later on, guys. Thank you so much for watching me today. We're going to end it there today. Let's just have a quick little look at where we're up to. We're not doing as good as we were, but I think, you know, it's still taking me time to get used to actually doing what I would normally do in Call of Duty, and while talking to you guys and commenting. It is all a big thing. You want to try it out yourself if you don't do it already. It's definitely not the right gameplay that we normally have when talking and trying to communicate. I will get used to it, guys. Trust me, I will get used to it. But we are 29. We're one away from the agitated camo. I've got a feeling after dinner, you know, we're going to crack on with this. I'm going to try and find a better setup as well, and we're going to actually proceed on with this and get this out of the way and hopefully complete this to gold camo tonight. I mean, Bloodthirsties are going to be easy with this weapon. The technical camos are so easy; they're not really going to cause me a problem at all. But it's just headshots at the moment. With the games that we've been in so far, they haven't really gone our way. The team that we've been playing against, as you can see, have been fairly decent, and so, you know, we just got to come back and go again. But again, that's how it is, unfortunately, in Call of Duty. But we're going to try again this afternoon, as I said. Thank you so much, guys. I'm just going to read the final one there. Final cartoon. Yo, what happened to your comments for some months, a year or so ago? I had to turn them off, mate, because, you know, I actually started to get a few trolls. And so my viewers, I didn't want seeing those messages that were appearing, which were unnecessary. And that's the reason why I had to turn comments off for anyone interested in that. But now we're back again. So YouTube have now set up a thing to stop any of those kind of comments that I don't want coming through. I don't want my viewers watching and looking at, okay? So I know everyone's quite entitled to have their own opinion and say whatever they want, but I mean, some of the comments were just absolutely pathetic. And some of the comments that were coming through was from subscribers who haven't even got no subscribers themselves. They're just doing it on purpose, just absolute idiots, okay? So that's the reason why I didn't leave for comments have enabled for a while. But now we're back, guys. Hopefully you guys understand that. But, right, I'm going to break for dinner, mate. I'm going to have something to eat. And hopefully I will catch you guys later on. I'll be back again roughly about 2:30 UK time again, for anyone interested in watching us get this Strife to gold camo. The first of the pistols. Right, that's it of the comments. Thank you so much, guys. And like I said, I will see you this afternoon, hopefully. Catch you then. Thanks for watching today, guys. Peace out. And yeah, see you later, hopefully. Alright, so we are just going to check that we're offline here. I think we're down. I'm just writing a comment there to you guys. Let's see if we're offline. We're actually still streaming, guys. Sorry about that. But yeah, we're...